Hello and welcome to Devlog for Killer Shapes. And before I continue, I just want to say this video is sponsored by you. Yes, you deciding to watch this video and subscribing if you have already done so is a huge support to me and I really appreciate it. And before we continue, don't forget to hit that like button and also hit the subscribe button. And yeah, with that being said, let's get right into it. Real quick, let's take a look at Untitled Gungeon. It's a great game, I think we can all agree with that. Now let's take a look at my game. I don't know if you've noticed this, but as put up by Yannick, it's a really crappy game with some potential. So if you've watched my first video, which you don't have to, I said my inspiration for this game was Untitled Gungeon and Triangle Game by Dani. The thing is, I decided to hold off on one thing that both of these games had in common, which is the random level generation, because I couldn't code it in by then. But now that I've gained some insight, I decided to go for it. This is when I decided to take a break and start planning out how I'm actually going to go ahead with the game. And by planning, I mean play a bunch of video games until I forget all my problems. Okay, now this is where the title or the theme of this video starts to make sense. While planning, I decided to change up a few things. The first is I finally decided to start work on the level generation. I decided to take my time with this, and even though it has one issue where sometimes to spawn a room on top of the other, it still works. So I made this system using one of my favorite methods in Unity, which is of course Scriptable Objects. The entire system is an idea I got from Blackthronprods video on the topic. The only issue I had with it was actually having to create each room template by hand because I felt kind of lazy for it. So with my level generation, I can simply make a few room templates with at least one opening and then just put them in an array of my scriptable objects, which kind of act like universal room templates, that define their supported rooms and the room templates they have. And after that, I do a few programming things and boom, we generate our levels, with of course the issues. So this leads me to the two modes I have for the game, which are the random levels, which will have all the bosses and whatnot, and the original levels, which I've been showing all along, which I'll turn into a sort of arena type level, which whenever you reach a certain milestone, let's say after a few waves, you are either awarded with experience or cosmetic upgrades, and maybe special weapons and skills to use in the procedural levels, because I want those things to go hand in hand. And finally, I'm going to have to make some visual improvements. I mean, I've only made a few, like the dissolve thing when you change a weapon, when an enemy appears, or when you appear. And I feel visually I can improve the game a lot, while only keeping with the theme of shape scale and shapes. I've been experimenting with Inkscape and found a way to convert pixel art, my badly made pixel art, into vector graphics. And if you'd like to see vectorized graphics in the game, leave a comment and tell me which one is which, or I might make it toggleable where you can either choose the pixel art or the vector art. And with that said, I hope you've enjoyed the video and like the direction I'm going with the game. And don't forget to leave a comment and a like, as it supports me. I'm also planning on starting a Discord server, so when I have it set up, I'll provide a link where you can come out, hang out, share your views on the game, stuff like that, yeah. And so with that said, peace out, and I hope you have an amazing day. God bless.